was like, this is why I stopped watching Love Island, because I just actually can't stand watching you try and flirt with each other.
Yeah, the awkward conversation just makes you want to fall off a cliff.
Oh, God. And they're like, oh, do you think I'm fair?
And do you know what's the best part about it? They're the good bits.
I know. They're the bits that they kept in. What did they take out?
Oh, God.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Lewis Takes the Podcast. It is episode 3 of season 2, and I have brought back the On This Day in History section because I skipped it last week because I was a bit overexcited, but I've brought it back. It's back strong. I'm obviously here with Liam. Sorry, I've just waffled. You haven't even got a single word in edgeways yet. Ooh, go on.
Have nothing to say.
Okay.
Bye.
I did put you on the spot a bit there. Sorry
You did.
about that. But today's pod is going to be about me and you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wicked.
I'm really excited. We get to, because the first podcast I ever actually did back in the studio was me and you, and we talked about our relationship and like influencing and all sorts of stuff, and it went on for ages. But I thought we'd go over the relationship bit and do like a year along the line update. Because I think, is it a year or like 2 years now since that very first episode?
A while ago.
Like a year and a half maybe.
It's a while ago.
Yeah. So I thought we'd go over what we said in that podcast and like the questions we talked about and see where we are like a year and a half later.
Wicked.
Further down the line when our lives have changed. So I'm excited.
Me too.
Okay, so I'm going to begin with the On This Day in History section. So...
Sorry.
For our audio listeners, that was a fart.
Who's getting
That was you can't say that.
Sorry.
You can't getting
Why not?
cut that out.
Why?
Because that sounds really bad.
Cut that bit out.
I think I'm just going to bleep the bit. A year on, me and Liam argue a lot more.
Yeah. That's actually true, to be fair.
Hey, we don't argue.
We conversate.
Anyway, on this day in history, so now we actually know what dates the podcast is going to come out, so I can plan it for the dates that it's going to come out.
Yeah, and you could get fact checked on it.
Because I used to just wing it, and I used to lie. I'm like, today is the 17th of December. Wasn't, that was 2 weeks ago. I just couldn't be asked to change the podcast that I planned. Anyway, so this
that
podcast...
day was more interesting.
Actually, something more interesting happened on that day. So I can't back away from it now. This podcast will be coming out on the 6th of Feb, so I'm going to do it for the 6th of Feb. If you're watching it after that, you're too late. This was the other day. So, on the 6th of February, 1952, something really important happened in British history. Monarchy. Do you want to take a guess?
The Queen got crowned.
Hell yeah!
Oh, wicked.
Well, she didn't get crowned. She became queen.
All right, okay.
Not like a coronation or anything. But her dad died. King George VI.
Why did you say that?
On the 6th of February, 1952, King George VI dies and Elizabeth becomes queen. So he was quite young when he died, and Queen Elizabeth, she was then named Princess Elizabeth, wasn't in the country. She was on a tour of Africa with Prince Philip. She was in Kenya.
What's them fucking countries that are like part of Britain, but they're not?
Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if it was a Commonwealth. It might have been, yeah.
Or was she just on a mad one going where
I have no idea. Probably just honeymoon.
No.
But yeah, she was on a tour with Philip. He'd had a long illness, so he was like they sort of knew he was going to die, but it was still a shock because he was really young. And she was crowned when she was only 27 years old.
Wow.
And that's why she ruled for so long, because she was crowned so young that she had the time to obviously... How old was she when she died? In her 90s, 92 or something?
God knows. She was 8 years off a letter in the mail to herself.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Write herself a little postcard. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Nice.
Never made it though, did she? Bless.
That's what they do, isn't it? They send like a mail out.
Yeah, you get a little...
When you get to 100.
You get a letter, yeah, from the Queen when you've
Wicked.
reached 100.
Definitely not get one of them.
No. I'm going to die. I'm just going to be lucky if I make it to 30, to be honest.
Same.
But yeah, she was at Kenya and she had to fly home immediately and be crowned Queen at 27. And in American history, if you're one of my American followers, I doubt a single American person will ever watch this video.
Not
but
asked.
1911, on the 6th of February, is the day that Ronald Reagan was born. Ronald Reagan was one of the presidents.
Is he a good guy or no?
I think he...
Or is it boo?
Hey, I'm going to go on a limb here. I have no idea, but I think he was a good guy.
Okay.
He was an actor before he was a president.
Genius.
He was in loads of films, and he was a bit of a cowboy, like he lived in a cowboy suit.
Oh, so he's not like a master manipulator then?
No, I think he was a pretty chill guy. I think people liked him, Reagan.
Cowboy.
I have no idea. Everyone could be clipping this and being like, this is what English people think about it. I have no idea.
Stupid. All I know is save a horse.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Had to do
And
it.
Ronald Reagan lived by that. I think he actually might have invented that.
This is what English people think of us.
I think it's what...
I think Ronald
Save
Reagan.
a horse, ride a cowboy. That's what Ronald Reagan said.
Never a true word spoken.
Right. So that is the only cool thing that happened on the 6th of February. There are a few other things that are a bit politically motivated that I didn't really want to touch on because I would like this podcast to continue past this episode.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't go into that. But if you're, wondering, go and have a look yourself.
Very mature of yourself.
Do a bit of Googling.
Give us any hints?
No.
Okay.
I won't be giving you any more than that. Let's fast forward to normal programming. So, I want to talk about me and you. We have spoke about us before. Because I just think so many people are really interested in the lives of the influencers that they follow. And so many of the questions I get on TikTok are about you and are about me and you. And I think it's just because people are nosy and people love to know things. So here's your update. We're still together.
You nosy nosers.
I'd have got more for murder. I'd have got less. I'd have got less for murder.
What the hell?
Joking. I'd...
Go on. Do tell.
No, so now, how long have we been together now? 3 years.
Long enough.
Long enough. I'm calling time. 3 years. And...
Go on.
3 months. 3 years and 3 months.
You know it.
Yeah. So that's a long time. We filmed that podcast probably when we'd been together about 2 years.
Oh, yeah, it would have been then, yeah.
The last one. So I thought we'd do a little update. The way we met has not changed. It's actually still
That's
the same.
If you want to know, go and watch the other one.
Hey, if you want to know, flick back to season 1, episode 1. I'll link it here. I won't. I have no idea how
You're
to do
just
that.
lying at this point.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No clue. I'm winging it and it got me here.
Yeah. The quick version is, me and Liam were at the club one night and I was
Kissy, clubby.
Kissy in the club. A really, a true Gen Z love story.
Yeah, romance.
I keep on seeing those TikToks that are sometimes I sit there and I remember that my boyfriend went out looking for hoes one night and I was one of them.
You can never say that about me because I really wasn't.
No, that actually wasn't. I forced myself upon you.
Yeah, don't do that.
I
Don't do that to yourself.
I don't know. I'm not in a... Actually, it might have been malicious. I don't even know. No, it definitely wasn't. Don't worry. I don't know, actually. Who am I to say? That's your ground. Don't
Moving
think
swiftly on.
about it. God! Sit there in silence, contemplating whether you hand me over or not. No, yeah, I went out looking for a kiss one evening. Came home with exactly that. And the bloody rest of it. Not like that, though. That
You were
sounded
the only one that made
filthy.
it like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean it like that. I meant
You're the only one that thought it that way.
a beautiful, loving relationship.
Of course. That's exactly what I thought.
So, I just want to talk about modern love and the prospects of dating in 2025.
Which is pretty rough, I'd say.
I'd say it's hard out there.
Yeah.
All I've just
Those
heard
streets
horror
are
stories.
cold.
The streets are freezing.
Indeed.
Dating pools, puddles, muddy puddles.
Yes. Muddy?
Muddy, dirty puddles filled with tiny, weeny fish that no one's in, that everyone else has just left. Anyway.
I feel like people are definitely going to run away
I
with that, but
also have no idea because I have not been in those pools for 3 years
yeah.
and 3 months.
we have friends though.
Huh?
We have friends though.
Oh yeah. I frequented. I've dipped my toe.
Dabbled here and there.
Sometimes when you really piss me off, I like to see where my options lie.
Pop on Grinder.
Sorry?
I'm joking.
Sorry? But yeah, we do have friends in the dating pool and I do feel like it's hard out there. no matter
Piss
who
off.
you are. Whether good guys always finish last, so I feel like
They're not even finishing.
they're not
now.
even getting anywhere. They started the race.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's hard out there. But dating apps. So, a few of our friends have actually met really good partners on dating apps. But we were too young, I think, for dating apps when we got together. We got together at 18.
No. Yeah. I could never see myself on a dating app. Anyway, to be fair.
I don't think I'd be too scared. I'd be one of those people that starts talking to someone, and then as soon as they're like, "Yeah, shall we meet up?" Ghost. I'm gonna disappear because do not come to my town. Have you seen those?
Don't come
TikToks?
anywhere near me.
Don't come. I have. You know what? I love speaking to you, but seeing you in the flesh, I'd rather bloody not. Because what if you're ugly? What if you think I'm ugly?
What if you're a weirdo?
What if you're a freak and you're gonna take
Creepy
me to your basement and kill me?
That's also one of those little niggles in the back of your mind.
What if you're a 50-year-old man, actually, and you've been lying this whole time, and I get there, and there's just a group of people with their phones out, and I'm like, who are you? And they're like, we're the pedo catchers. There was a man here that said he was here to see you. He was 65, and his name was Nigel.
Nice.
Although it wouldn't be a pedo, really, would it?
I was just thinking that. Okay, I'm going to let you cook.
Young
but...
enough. I lied as well. I told him I was 15.
I was trying to catch him the whole time. I just never updated my Facebook.
Yeah, I'm still 15 on Instagram. In my bio, I just keep forgetting to change it.
I think mine still says 21, you know.
Does it?
I saw it the other day. I thought I need to change that. No,
I don't think mine's still. I don't think I got my age in mine.
Instagram Reels has got me a chokehold, by the way.
I'm frequenting over on Instagram Reels recently.
Yeah. It's like everyone's dying, but I can't stay away from it.
Yeah, yours are so weird. You get so many people dying on your Instagram Reels, and I don't understand that.
It's like I watch it. Oh, look at that. A person's just landed on some telephone.
It's
line,
horrifying.
died.
It's actually horrifying to watch Liam's Instagram Reels. You don't even interact with them either. It's the fact you like swipe so quick.
Yeah. Another one.
They still come up. That's quite scary. Meta. Mark Zuckerberg. Is it Mark Zuckerberg that does Meta?
Yeah, it is.
You need to sort yourself out, mate.
Their stocks are going all right.
So many people are dying on your Reels.
Yeah. Sort your Reels out, mate.
Also, I'm trying to post Reels,
Really?
engaging with the public. They're going nowhere. Everyone's watching videos of people dying instead. Help me.
Well, then you go in the comments and it's like, oh, why is there a woman on my racist and death app?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Literally, that's not what Instagram Reels is for. Turns out it is. I do want to talk about TikTok as well, because when we met, I was on TikTok and I had a following, but it wasn't huge.
I didn't know
It
you
was
did
still
TikTok.
big. I don't want to sound massive headed. It was still big. I think it was like 400k or something I had when we met.
I had no clue.
Yeah, did you have any idea?
No clue. 3 months, I had no clue.
Really?
Yeah. First time I realised when we was out in Sheffield, you got 16 people come up to you in a night. I was like, what?
Oh
Care
my
to
God.
explain?
Did I not talk about it before
No.
then? That's how down to earth I am.
Wow.
I met this boy and it was nothing to do with my TikTok, and I didn't even mention it for 3 months. I didn't even know. I didn't know. I didn't know whether you know or not.
Or maybe you're that big-headed, you just assume that I know.
Yeah. Everyone knows who I am.
God. So well known.
God, he's got to know who I am. Oh no, I didn't know that you didn't know.
No clue.
Because that's what I was going to ask you. Did that factor in? Were you like, oh, maybe that's why you're
but was it
palming
too
me
deep?
off on other people? When we first met, because you were like, no, that's so weird.
Go away, TikTok lady.
Yeah, maybe. But no, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know till it was too late.
Till it was too late. Hey, you can back out anytime. I'm giving you a pass. Go. Don't go. Please stay. And what would it be different now? So say go back to that time. If you knew, would it impact your decision? If I was where I was then, so still like 400k.
No, probably not.
No.
I don't think so anyway.
That's so good of you. What about now? What if I was where I am now?
I'd be like, what do you want? Because I don't know, if I was to not know you,
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, what do you want with me?
What do you want with me?
Local electrician boy that lives with his mum and dad.
I want to love you.
Sad.
Let me. Oh, no, I wouldn't want anything. I do get what you mean, though. I think that of people.
Yeah.
When I see new I always think, what do you want with that person?
Yeah.
But
I'm not saying you have anything.
Yeah.
Like you're looking for anything. I would say my initial thought would be, what do you want if I didn't know you?
Aw. No, because I think you're too good for me, you.
Why?
You are,
Why?
because you're so good at everything. You're great at everything. You're so lovely. You're honestly...
Do keep going.
don't stop. I'm making myself cringe on the inside and gag a little. But...
Don't do it. Just stop.
Stop.
Go.
Stop. No, I think you're such an all-rounder. I feel like you are the type of person that people... that, like, my single friends now are always like, oh, I just want a boy that does this and does this. And I'm like, Liam does all of those things. And I would never even have to ask him to do those things.
Aww.
He just does them because that's his nature. So I really think I'm so lucky, but I don't know. I must have done something. I must have been Mother Teresa in a past life, or like fostered, orphaned, anemic. I don't know why they're anemic. I must have been like a brain surgeon, saved thousands of lives.
Wow, you really put me on this pedestal, by the way.
Done it in this life. It can't be this life.
No, it takes a hell of a woman to stuff them bears for that long.
Yeah, hell yeah, it does.
You peak there. You've used all your life's goodness up doing that job.
Yeah, working at Build-A-Bear and not swearing at any children the whole time I was there.
Yeah, how you do that, I don't know.
Score! Fucking score, by the way.
I'd have done it to the little ones. You're the ones that like can't tell them
Teach
mum and dad
them.
off. No, but
Say.
like, you're like a 5-year-old. If you go to mum and dad, oh, that girl just swore at me, and you turn around and say, well, I didn't, obviously, because I'm going to lose my job.
God, I wouldn't have
Who
sworn.
are you going to believe?
Yeah, that's...
You're going to believe the worker, aren't you?
That's so true.
I'd be like, you little fucking shit, right? You listen here, you fat little...
Say bitch. Say bitch. What are you going to call your bear? Bitch. Call your bitch.
It's like that ginger kid in the park where they're calling him a pedo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'd be safe, you fat...
And you be safe, you fat tummy little ginger. Oh, that was afterlife, isn't it?
That's right.
Pedo.
Pedo.
Oh, I missed a trick there. Should have been teaching the kids to swear from a young age. I made that TikTok the other day actually about, the one where it goes, and what are you going to call him? And he goes, Tarzan. Tarzan? Okay, where's your baby?
Oh, about Build-A-Bears.
Yeah, about Build-A-Bears. Because all the kids would always name them, like, oh, Fluffy, Hoppy,
Hoppy a rabbit.
Patch, the dog. And you'd be like, that's brilliant.
Wow.
I've made 6 Patch dogs today.
So creative.
Yeah. Or you get an Elsa bear and they'll be like, well, I'm going to call it Elsa.
I'm going to call it... That's a stupid fucking name.
That's really good. Let me write that down for you. Because they can't spell it either. Oh, the best ones was...
Take your shit name and your shit hair.
God, I'll just leave it blank. Have a think about it. Come back tomorrow. And, really ponder on this. This is their name forever. You can't change it. The best ones were the kids' names. They were always crazy. Because it's like, I feel like millennials have had kids and their kids are like...
It's like C4 or something.
Yeah. They were wild names. There's a kid called Rourke. I know I was never meant to... Like,
Rourke?
Rourke.
That's got to be like against some child protection.
Isn't Rourke a word for something else?
I have no clue, but nobody should be named Rourke.
Yeah, I don't want to say it because I'm not actually sure. But
Yeah, okay, we don't, because it could literally mean anything.
yeah,
So,
but she was like, his name's Rourke. I was like, like
Nice.
the noise a dinosaur bird used to make.
yeah.
Rourke.
Nice.
That's all I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, I'd just, if someone said my kid's name's Rourke, I'd just laugh in the face.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
And there was a little girl named Kush.
Kush?
Yeah,
I
Kush.
swear that's weed.
Yes, isn't it? Kush. And wait, that sounds like she was white. This is a white girl because I don't know whether because Kush is a Indian boy's name,
Oh,
but this is a little white girl. I don't know if that. Sorry if that doesn't make it. I don't know.
that makes sense.
Because I was thinking of EastEnders. There was a guy on it called Kush.
Oh,
But no,
God.
she was a little white girl. And the mum told me that she was named after a pillow she had when she was pregnant, and it got a cushion, and it meant a lot to them. And they're like, "Oh, I want it, cushion."
They've really not thought that through.
Yeah.
That is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah,
That's
so
just-
many names.
What?
Kush.
That's a kid's name for
How
life
do you not
forever.
do research? You know, if you're going to name your kid something, do you not go on the internet and just have a quick Google on like Urban Dictionary and be like, Kush? And then as soon as 27 results come up for weed,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? You're not like, well, maybe we shouldn't call her cannabis then. I'd be thinking about that. And I'd be asking my friends, like, hey, what do you think about this?
Kush. And they should probably turn around and say,
They're not telling me.
probably not.
Not one person was like, Kush is the name for wacky backy.
Yeah. Maybe she's Billy Mermaid and she asked her mum and her mum was like, oh, wow, that's so cute.
Yeah, that kid's probably...
Shut up, get a grip.
kid's probably like 6 now.
Wow.
In school. That kid's getting bullied.
Just name her Claire or something.
Just call
Should
her
be San.
Louise. I don't know. Emily.
Should be San, isn't Emily?
Yeah. But it was like a generation of weird names.
It's like Elon Musk called his kid like numbers.
Yeah.
What's all that about?
Ash E7... 7X.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, mate. Just saying.
Yeah, that is so weird. There were loads of Nevaehs.
Who?
Nevaeh.
What is that?
Everyone wanted to call their little girl Nevaeh because Nevaeh is heaven spelt backwards.
Sad.
Nevaeh.
Fucking deal.
Yeah. Oh, when I think back, there's so many good... There's so much stuff that I talked about at the time. But if it wasn't about a name, I changed all of the names because when I made videos, because I didn't want to actually get any people in trouble. Do you know what I mean?
Privacy thing.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't good. But now I don't work there anymore. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Wicked.
I can't remember some of the good stuff though. Anyway, we've got so off topic. We were meant to be talking about me and
So
you.
we got talking about Kush.
Hey, what was your first job?
What was my first job? I was getting paid to get slapped by fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked in a fish and chip shop.
How long did you work there for?
Not very long, so I got slapped by fish.
I can't believe he actually slapped you with a fish. That's wild.
Yeah.
Did he cook the fish up still and use it?
I actually I can't remember if he actually used it or not. I'm not saying he did, I'm not saying he didn't, but I don't think that guy's no longer in the country.
No, I think he is, evaded, probably for tax reasons. You won't have noticed, but we just had a whole 4-hour intermission.
Yeah.
And came back.
If we look a bit different, we played badminton.
A whole thing with the camera. We went off and played 7 rounds of badminton.
Minimum. I never realised how many sweats there are at badminton, by the way. There's on a court next to us.
There was a court full of fathers beasting us at badminton, by the way.
Yeah. We didn't actually play them, but if we did, we'd have got smoked.
Yeah. They were shouting. Did you see the way they were looking at us, though? That short one?
Yeah.
It was like that. All right, it's my first time. And I could do without the eyes.
Don't need to be a dick about it, mate.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that. You know what? That's a given, but you don't have to stare at me like that.
You're in his hood. Badminton aside, what was he talking about? I don't know.
We were talking about me. I want to touch on something different, actually.
Okay.
We were talking about your jobs.
But moving on. My jobs are very boring.
However,
I'm an electrician now.
moving on. When we made that last podcast, all that time ago, however long ago it was, I was still in uni and we were getting questions about being in a relationship throughout uni and how it's different because you stayed at home and I went. So I thought we could do a full coverage of what that was like.
Delve deeper.
Yeah, we knew then it was difficult. It wasn't too difficult though because I didn't go too far, did I? So
no. And when you first started, I was working for my dad, wasn't I?
Yeah. You were working all day and I was away all day, and then I'd come back at the weekend and it was fine. I came back a lot my first year and still quite a bit my second year, but my third year, which is what we won't have got to in that last podcast because it was before I did my third year, it gets your workload increases loads, and I did want to stay at uni more to get more of that experience because I don't feel like I did the first 2 years. Yeah. So the first year, probably did the second year, but the first year especially I didn't. So third year I really wanted to lock in, stay there, and I ended up staying Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday every week. Yeah. Which was different for me. But still we were all right. We FaceTimed every night and we were fine. Because everyone says to you when you move to uni, oh, that's going to be the death of your relationship,
No, if you want to make it work, it'll work. It'll work if you want to make it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but... Yeah,
it'll work if you want it to work. It's so easy, to put it simply, don't cheat on your partner.
Yeah, that's a great start.
That's the thing. Everyone's like, it won't last, whoever goes to uni, they'll cheat on you. Just don't do it. Have you ever tried? Listen to this, don't do it.
Not Here's a thought, maybe don't cheat.
It's just wild to me that people are like, it's so hard, your relationship.
It's so hard to not cheat. No, it's not.
It's not, just don't do it. I don't get it. But, yeah, I think it was so helped that I didn't go that far. And I came back every weekend. And you came up to me.
Yeah, because I came up to you a lot, didn't I?
Yeah, in that second year as well, when you were at college on a Friday. Yeah, no, college on a Monday. You'd drive up we'd spend the weekend together, drive up to uni on a Sunday night, because your college is actually closer to uni than it was to home. So you drive up with me on a Sunday, stay with me Sunday night, and then I'd wave you off to college on a Monday morning.
Straight down Dronville bypass.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And that was so fine. So I think we deal with that really well. And this is I'm going to start the segment of unpopular things we do in our relationship.
Oh, God.
And now, we did this before whenever I was home from uni on Christmases and summer. But we sleep together in the same bed every night.
Yeah, religiously.
Regardless of what we're doing. Like, if we've not seen each other all day, we'll still go to the same house and sleep in the same bed that night.
Yeah. Even if we've been with each other all day.
Yeah, we've never even thought, it's never been a thought though, really. We've just always done that.
Yeah. Never even crossed my mind that it would be weird.
Yeah. Because we've talked about it to like our friends and people have said like that's weird. That's weird, like that's so weird, like because we're 22, we don't live together.
Yeah.
Another thing that unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But that's because the housing market is crazy.
Yeah.
Liam's still apprentice. Well, basically.
Yeah.
Technically an apprentice.
Technically an apprentice, yeah.
And I've obviously only just finished uni, so I wasn't even here. So now it's like, we're at that weird stage where we could move out if we wanted to and move into a beautiful little new build and live there forever. But for me, that's life complete.
Yeah, that's done then.
That's tick off, and then that's what then?
Dog, better car, kids maybe. But I mean,
No, but yeah, but like that's it. I've moved
Yeah.
out and I've started my moved out life, and I'm in a house with you, and because that's all I want, just to live with you, and so that's it.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to do that. There's so much I want to do yet.
Yeah, we can still do that though.
Yeah, but we don't want to move into a house that's finished and just live in it.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like,
I definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, we
With
want to
the
get
trade
a
and the
house
links we've got, we'd be so stupid to.
Exactly.
So like, what was the point in moving into a new build for us? I'm not saying don't move into a new build.
Yeah. No, for me, I just want to kill myself if I moved into a new build. But you know what? You do it.
Yeah. There's so many things I'd rather do than move into a new build.
Yeah, no, I would rather die. But if you want to do that, then
It's good for you.
that's pretty good. No, but we've always said that we want to...
We can cut out so much of the costs by doing it ourselves.
By doing it, we want to do it at the house,
We'll know how to.
Yeah.
Or we have people that will help us that know how to, do you know what I mean?
I think it'll be a fun little project. Well, big project.
Well, fairly large project.
Huge money pit of a project that I'd really like to get into.
Yeah. But it's going to save us a lot of money, and it's going to grow us a lot of money as well in the long term.
Yeah. It's just learning
something
as well.
to do as well.
Yeah.
It's like, if we can do that to one, we can learn from our mistakes on the next one and make even more money on the next one, potentially.
Yeah. That's it. It'll be fun for us to do together. Because obviously with my job, I don't get to help much.
Yeah.
Because I can do my job from here. I can do it from my bed. I don't have to do anything. So I like to keeping my mind busy is so important to me. And
that'll give you something to do.
Yeah, give me something to do.
Who is it? Who's them people that are doing it on TikTok?
Cole and Crystal.
Yeah. What's the account called there? Coastal.
I have no idea.
Isn't it? But it's like Coastal, so it's a joint one.
Yeah.
I think it's Coastal. But they're doing like renovation. We could do that.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah. You'd be sick at that as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just do everything yourself. I'd just sit there and be like, paint there.
Wicked.
Glue that together.
No, you'd be gluing it together.
Yeah.
Don't fucking wave your finger around at me, dog.
So suddenly you're promoted to project manager. You know all the things.
No, just crack on with it. I'll do my other things.
I'm going to be an apprentice. That's what's going to happen. You're going to tell me.
If you've not posted that video, of us smashing your grandma's living room
smashing
up.
the living room up. I think I might have to now.
Wicked. Even if it's just a short, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You guys are going to see Lily smash some shit up.
It was actually really fun.
Indeed. But I'd love to do that. I'd love to do a project like that.
Yeah.
Just get us, because it gets on your property market as well.
Yeah.
That's such like a massive thing.
Oh, yeah, huge
Get another
thing.
property market, or property ladder, sorry.
Yeah.
To start building a portfolio of houses, like, it's the safest way of income.
You need to, we said this last week, but you need to be on one of those podcasts that's like, you shouldn't be thinking how you pay for this move, you should be thinking how you buy the restaurant. Like, keep on giving off those vibes. It's starting to get a bit masculine in here.
Sorry.
I've had enough.
Hey, money can be feminine.
Yeah. Money talks.
See?
Yeah. Get a poll in here. I'll show you a way to make money. Anyway.
What the fuck? I just realised what happened.
Did you not?
No.
Just laughed at the first part. You
Yeah.
didn't know what was going on.
I thought you meant poll as in like one of those things that you'd vote. Like a voting poll. Not a poll.
I meant to strip a poll.
Oh, sound.
How girls have made big money in the... Anyway. But doing something like that with you would be... see, that I'd really look forward to that. But I know a lot of people have said, another unpopular thing, is that we spend a lot of time together as a couple, like staying together every night. And in the summer, or when you have time off, or when we go on holiday, we'll spend every single day together. And we do spend a lot of time together. We do this together, like, I'll see you every day, no matter what.
Yeah.
For a majority of my day.
Unless there's something like where you go down to London for an
Yeah,
event,
unless
or
I go for an event.
there's
Or
literally no physical possibility of us being together.
yeah, unless there's a physical barrier that we cannot be together, we will be.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are like, God, I can't believe you spend that much time together.
Why?
But I don't get it. It's an easy decision.
It's not a problem for us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never even been a thing where I've like.
Doesn't mean you guys should be like that if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. That's fine.
Exactly.
But it's just the way, but I never thought I'd be like that as a person. No. I've always been a person that wanted my own space. I like my own company. I like my own space.
God, I've been trying to tell you for years.
God, stay away from me. Just
fuck off.
5 minutes. But. And in, like, previous relationships, I've never been a person to, like, want to be around that person all the time. I always needed my space. But I've always been a really busy person, I think.
Yeah.
But it's never been a question of, like, I've always wanted to spend time with you, so we just have.
Yeah. Simple as that, isn't it?
It seems so simple, but I know it's so different for everyone.
Let us know in the comments if you think that's weird.
Yeah, let us know, because we do, yeah.
Are we freaky, creepy weirdos?
Yeah. But I think we've got a good setup. It does. When I think back, it was never even a thought in my mind for us to be like, oh, we realise we are spending every night together. I don't even think back and think.
There's not a point where I thought, fucking hell.
God, should we have a night off or something?
Yeah.
No, we've just been like, well, we stopped at yours, so we'll stop at mine. We've always just, and none of our parents even questioned it either.
No.
Like, everyone was just like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went on holiday we got together in October and then we went on holiday in February.
I was like, right, I'm going on holiday, do you want to come?
It was 10 days in.
Yeah.
We've been spending a lot of time together before that, but we'd been in a relationship for 10 days and you were like, I've put you a flight to fly out to my family holiday and spend like the last 5 days or something with me.
Yeah. She wasn't there the whole time.
And I was like, sad. So I flew out to Lanzarote on my own, met you there.
Came back with us.
Came back with you. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't. I forget that was quite early on. Yeah, because I put it on my TikTok, and I was like,
Because no, it was then when that thing was happening with that guy where he like bounced between different women and scam women.
Yes.
What was that guy's name?
Oh my God.
And it was like a Netflix.
It was a Netflix special, and everyone was going mad about it.
Yeah.
And people were calling you it.
Yeah.
Tinder swindler.
That was it.
And because they were calling it you because you were buying me flights and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, is he the Tinder swindler? And I was like, no. But he went viral on TikTok and then someone recognised you and they were like, oh my God, is that Lanzarote boy?
Yeah.
When we were out in Sheffield. And I was like, yeah, it is.
That's Lanzarote boy, he's still cutting it.
He's still cutting it about, I've invited him to the old hometown.
Ye olde.
But yeah, I think the most interesting thing we can do now is actually have a look at what people said. So I put on my Instagram story, asking you for your relationship deal breakers. Things that, in your opinion, just cannot be saved.
Oh, right.
Like, this is...
Red flags, but beyond red flags.
Red flags, but I cannot be with you if this is that. Like...
Red flag, but it's on the back of it like on them planes.
Yeah.
It's the biggest red flag.
Literally, you cannot get rid of it. I got some really good ones. Overwhelmingly, a lot of people said smokers.
Really?
I just cannot be with someone that smokes.
I couldn't.
No, I get that. I don't think I could be with someone that smokes.
No.
The smell, like having time out for breaks, like the unhealthiness of it, I just don't like it. I think I didn't realise how big a thing smoking was until I went to uni, I think. And you go out all the time and there's so many people in the smoking area all the time. So young as well, like your age, smokers. I didn't even realise because I've always been around people that have been like, I could never be with someone that smokes.
I've always been around people that smoke. Like not necessarily like at school, but like with family and family members and them family friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like pretty much everyone smoked. So it's like it was normal for me, but I know I never liked it. I never wanted to be with someone that was a smoker. Yeah.
It was never even, for me, I didn't grow up around it properly, like, so it wasn't even an option. I never even thought about smoking. It wasn't even like...
It's not, I don't think of it like...
dirty bitch.
No.
Filthy... No, I'm not like that. But like, I think for me, I wouldn't...
Just a preference. Everyone's standards, haven't they, I suppose.
Yeah.
That makes you less of a person that you smoke. It's just...
Yeah.
Everyone's got certain standards.
Someone's preference. I've got so many. Constantly talking about their ex. Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty much given, isn't it?
Yeah. Using their half-hour break to have a quickie with a work colleague in Tesco staff car park.
That's an interesting one.
See, some people have got really personal with it, I think, because they just want to talk. And that's fine if you do.
Let it out, man.
Let it out, that's all right.
Did that hurt your feelings?
A lot of people said ugly feet.
Really?
There's a lot of people with foot fetishes out there, and a lot of them seem to follow me on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Stop trying to give me family.
Oh, the guy who sent me this is FrankLoves_feet. Sorry,
Yes, Frank.
I just full usernamed you, but that is so funny because that's
Feety
Frank.
Frank.
Ugly feet, hilarious. Someone's put being rude to servers. I can't deal with guys having female friends and smokers. Being
that
rude
all
to
in one?
Servers, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to cover the servers one.
I hate that.
I'd never look you the same.
I just don't. It's just people trying to do their job, and they're literally just human beings.
Literally.
Like,
They're not, if something's happened that possibly shouldn't have happened, they've not done it on purpose.
Literally.
All it's doing is making their life harder as well.
Yeah,
so
unless
they wouldn't
they've
have done
been
it on
rude
purpose.
to you.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
If it's like Karen's Diner type shit.
Yeah, yeah. Also, if it's something to do with the food, they didn't bloody cook it. They didn't cook it.
This isn't medium rare. Go on, fucking shall I breathe on it and make it medium, shall I?
That's shooting the messenger, is what that is. Like, I always hate that. Bad personal hygiene, so having bad breath or bad oral hygiene.
That makes sense.
A lot of people put bad breath. I think that would be a huge deal breaker
Acid
for me.
breath's got to be a go.
Oh, God. I can't get into it.
See, that comes like hand in hand with smokers, surely.
Yeah.
People who vape.
Yeah.
So when I used to vape, my breath used to stink after vaping.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah, because it's something like specific to do with it. Like it dries your mouth. It's a salt, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it dries your mouth out, doesn't it?
You just get like a yellow tongue and stuff.
Furry tongue brigade. Ew! Holding a pic of a dead fish on a profile picture.
Hey, that's sad.
Hey, I've never done that.
Never.
If being extremely boisterous, like girls being boisterous, so probably really loud, like touchy pushy girls.
That makes sense.
Fair enough. I always think those type of girls end up with the quietest little boys, and it's like the perfect match. I love seeing relationships like that.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you?
Yeah. Another person saying being horrible with like retail and hospitality workers.
Yeah.
I'm
glad that that's not just a small minority of people.
Yeah. The mother being too involved and interfering in loads of decisions. See, I've never met a proper like mummy's boy.
I can see that, yeah. I can see that being annoying.
I feel like they do exist because so
Yeah.
many people talk about it. Drink a plain ass glass of milk.
Really? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Some people don't like that. I could never do it myself.
Really?
Yeah. Having no humour. I think that's such an opinion thing though, isn't it? Like their humour might just not match with yours. Maybe they're really dry.
Yeah.
Like I think humour is such an important thing for me though. If you're not funny,
Bore off.
yeah. But I just can't. I feel like you have to laugh with someone.
Respect. I like that you've been with me for this long and humour's a big thing for you, which means I must be a little bit funny.
You got a little bit going on there. Mostly it's the face, but I do like the rest.
Nice. Thank you for that.
I just couldn't be with someone that didn't make me laugh.
Yeah.
No job if they have no work aspirations. No no work and no life aspirations.
I can see that.
A lot of people put that as well. Yeah, I think that'd put me off if someone was like, oh, I don't know.
Would you be put off if I was like, just sort of like, I come home from work, I've got no aspirations to go and do work after work, or I've got no aspiration to go further in my job.
I think if you weren't the way that you are, because you're so hardworking, like so motivated, and you've got such a good plan, I never realised I liked that in a person until I met you, I don't think. And now it's such a positive.
Yeah.
But I think if I hadn't have known that before...
It wouldn't have been as big as it is.
It wouldn't have been as big of an issue. But I think it would have made me more like that as well. I think if you were more like that, I'd be more like that. I'm a bit easily influenced. So I think I wouldn't I won't care as much about what I'm doing.
Do you think it's made you work harder? How
Yeah, I think it has.
Oh, good.
I think a lot of things that you do make me reflect on like how I do things.
Yeah.
Make me a better person.
Good.
Just gonna hype you up a little. I'll lick your arse a little bit more before we go.
Kiss my arse if you want.
I can't go long periods of time without seeing each other. That's cute.
That's cute.
Probably if she shoots my parents, that's never ideal.
Yeah.
Fairs.
It's got to be up there.
Rude to shopkeepers, similar level.
Someone else kill your parents.
Yeah.
If you don't say cheers, boss man, on the way out, then we're gonna have fucking 50 cuffs.
When they get frustrated at video games and think it's reasonable to smash their controller or the wall, etc. That's a girl talking about boys.
I can understand that, yeah.
I get that, but I also cannot say anything because if I was a boy, I'd be such a Kyle, punching holes in drywall and stuff.
Well, there's a clip that you're not going to see of her getting
kicking
really
chairs.
mad, saying that chair, throwing an apple pen at that wall.
And I cracked it.
Yeah,
I feel it gets so much anger inside me that I just can't. I feel like there's no other way to let it out.
The thing is, when you feel things, you feel them so much.
Yeah, I'm a deep feeler.
You can we'll slide past that one. You can see it in your fingers.
Yeah, like my fingers tingle because I can't hold. If I feel an emotion deeply enough, I can feel it in my fingernails. Like I want to rip my fingernails off.
That's terrifying.
I don't know what that
she's
is.
She's just gonna burst, and you're gonna see on Sky News, TikTok star
I've
murders
exploded.
a boyfriend.
Oh right, no. I thought you meant
Sorry?
I've actually burst.
Explodes.
TikTok girl explodes. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Literally me.
No, I'd never hurt you. God, I was like.
I don't know. She twatted me a badminton racket earlier on the arse.
That was a playful spank.
Yeah, it was.
Let's just put that there. Saying slay.
Yeah, there's a few words right that I've just got to get out here. When people say chat clip this or chat is this real, fucking get a life. What the fuck? Shut up. And there's like slay. That's got to be up there. There's another one. There's a key one that I'm thinking of that I can't think of. Sorry, but oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, get off your phone and have a look at a piece of grass.
Yeah, some proper girly sayings I understand.
It's giving. That's up there. Shut up.
Someone's put facial piercings and tattoos.
Oh wow.
Not facial tattoos or any tattoos.
See that head bowling thing?
No. Oh, she's apparently got the.
Is it? I don't think it's real, is it?
Of course not. Why would she do that?
Alright. I feel a bit stupid now. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I didn't think it was real because you never actually see the pen touch your face.
Yeah, there's no way. Obviously,
And it's like letters done by each letter. I was like, well, you didn't get halfway through a letter at any point. It was just, there's a letter, and then you finish the clip and then start another one.
Yeah, there's just no way.
Clip farming.
Having boy best friends.
Is that a no-no?
Yeah, apparently that's a no-no.
Would it be a no-no if I had girl best friends? For you, personally. I feel like that's opinionated.
See, this is my opinion on girl and boy friendships. It only works if you're not attracted to each other, or if one's like objectively unattractive.
Right. Okay.
But if you're not attracted to each other, that's when it'll work.
That makes sense.
I think it just can't work any other way.
Yeah. It's like you see loads of clips, well, I've seen loads of clips anyway, of people like stopping people in the street and saying, bring your boy best friend now.
Yeah.
Because they got talking about stuff.
Yeah.
And then they go down the line of, I have a boy best friend. Ring your boy best friend now and see if he'll smash.
Yeah.
They do it, and every time it's like, yeah, I'll be rounding off now.
Yeah, every time. That's the thing, like, I really think you can't be attracted to, not even one of you, because it's that whole thing, like, girls say this all the time, but you make a friend that's a boy, and you'll be friends and you'll be thinking, great, this is a beautiful platonic friendship, and then 8 months down the line, they'll send you a text that's like, hey, I've just been thinking, like, I kind of fancy you a bit. And you're like, oh my God, that's everything ruined now.
Yeah.
That's everything
every
ruined.
moment we've ever had together, all I'm going to think about is you fancy me.
Yeah, now all I'm thinking, I can't be friends with you now because I'm just going to be thinking the whole time, oh, you fancy me, and I feel weird about it because I don't know how to address it.
That makes sense.
Someone's put drugs. Controlling.
Drugs.
Yeah.
If they do drugs or if they don't do drugs?
If they do drugs.
Oh, okay.
She has put in brackets, not including weed. All right, see where your loyalty's lie.
Nice.
Doesn't love or take good care of animals. I think that'd be a really big thing for me.
Yeah, you're a big animal lover, aren't you?
First of all, I wouldn't like it if they didn't like dogs. Like, I don't like that. I don't think I could be with someone
like a dog
that doesn't like... Because I have dogs, I've always had dogs. I'd always want to have a dog as well. Especially if they treat animals badly. I hate that. I think that's such a tell of how you are as a person.
Yeah, fuck that.
If you can't, like, just treat something nicely that has nothing but, like, love for you.
Yeah.
And that doesn't understand the way we understand. Like, you just have to be nice to animals. I don't understand how you can't be. Wearing socks in bed. And being rude to parents.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. I think that shows, like, such a big tell of who you are. If you're rude to who raised you.
Yeah, I agree. I've been with someone before that was really, really rude to their parent, and it just made me think, well, what the fuck is going on?
I
just stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Another boy best friend one. Friends with their ex or old friends with benefits. Smoking and vaping, smoking. So many smoking. Disrespectful to mum.
Yeah.
Being close friends with an ex, I think that would just make me nervous.
It's like, yeah, why? It's like, what's the need?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what the same with the friends benefits thing. It's like, what's the need?
Yeah.
It's like you crossed the friendship bridge now with them. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, describes other women or ex-girlfriends as psycho. I've seen a lot of girls say this because...
Ex-bird was psycho.
Or I've heard a lot of girls that have been called psychos that I know, and it's just like... It can be used as just sort of an escape word, like...
Yeah. But in some cases, they are psycho. I'm not saying all girls are psycho.
Yeah.
But it's the same with that. It's like, you never actually... See, I could be really close mates with someone. Yeah. And then they're in a relationship completely different.
Yeah. That's another thing. You never...
No. You're not in a relationship
so you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they don't care for family time. If there are so many Tory, go skiing, Tory.
Go skiing? I'd love to be able to ski. I just wouldn't trust my knee. But I'd love to go skiing.
I'd quite like to ski. I'd be a bit nervous that I look a bit Tory, but I know I'd be bad at it. And I know I'd be that one person that really injures themselves.
See, I just associate skiing with snowboarding as well, but out of the two, I'd probably like to snowboard.
Yeah, I think that looks cooler.
Yeah, I agree.
Girls who go out every weekend without fail.
That's fair.
That is fair.
That is fair.
Lack of care on your toenails.
Okay.
Well.
So, of all the things you could have said, I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with it, but...
If you're getting that close to them.
What are we saying, proper curlers or what?
That says a lot about you. If they can't hold a job. Yeah, that scares me a bit because I'm terrified of getting fired.
Really? Why?
That would be so scary.
You're getting fired from a job you don't have. You're not going to fire yourself.
Yeah, I know, but if I did have a job that I was fireable from, I'd never want to be fired. I never want to annoy anyone.
That's because you're a people pleaser, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Put yourself in a position where you're too good to be released.
Yeah.
Good at your job, you're not going to get fired, are you?
Yeah. God, so many people are just dumping trauma on me. Oh, and someone said girls that talk about giving them the ick. So girls that are always talking about the ick, like, oh, that gives me the ick.
Yeah.
That gives them the ick.
I can't deal with that.
No, I wouldn't like it if you kept saying to me, like, oh, that gives me the ick.
Yeah. That's so icky.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I think I'd just take that too personal. And I'd never tell you, like, I'd never say to you, you've done something that gives me the ick. Because the ick for me is like such a final thing. Like, once you get the ick, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
I've had the ick. It doesn't go away. You cannot rid that.
Fair enough.
So that would be something...
You're not recently said, but you've said before, I could never give you the ick.
No, yeah, you could never give me the ick.
Really? Should we try?
No. Should we try?
So we get all four, start barking at you.
Do that. Oh, do you know what I cannot stand? You know those TikToks where people are like, doing this until we cringe, or like, they go up to the camera and do something. I can't watch them.
It's nearly as bad as watching Love Island.
You're making me hate them.
Nearly as bad as watching the opening episode
Me and
of Love
Liam
Island.
were like, we're gonna have to start watching Love Island. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I enjoy it. I generally enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I started watching it, I started realising how much I hated it at the same time.
I was like, this is why I stopped watching Love Island, because I just actually can't stand watching you try and flirt with each other.
Yeah, the awkward conversation just makes you want to fall off a cliff.
Oh God. And they're like, oh, do you think I'm fair?
And do you know what's the best part about it? They're the good bits.
I know. They're the bits that they kept in. What did they take out?
Oh God.
I don't want to think about it.
Me either.
I don't think about it.
Funny.
But yeah, I think that's probably about all for today.
Nice. Oh, we've got time for?
All I got time for. I got so many replies to that story as well. It was so many really good ones. I could sit there for hours and go through them, but we got a good chunk of the way through it. So thank you so much, guys, for interacting with me and sending me in all your replies. I've never got that many before.
I love the engagement.
Some of you were really passionate. So I'm going to say it again. If you want to engage with me and be involved in the pod stuff, go over to my Instagram. That's where I put all my polls. And I also reply to emails. And my email address is lilstakespod@gmail.com. And my Instagram is lily_andeva.x. So go and have a look over there if you want to engage with any of my stuff. I always put it on my stories. You don't have to follow me. No pressure. But I do post all my reels and stuff on there as well. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. And if you have any
Like and
questions,
subscribe.
like and subscribe, guys. If you have any suggestions for stuff you want me to do, me and Liam to do, stuff you want us to cover on the pod, any questions for us, that would be great too. Send me voice notes. I love listening to your voice notes as well. I feel like we're having a conversation in person. So I love that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.
I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back for you.
Peroni on the side.
No.
I'm coming back for you, baby. Peroni and darts.
The
I'm coming back for you.